Hello, everyone. This is Dan Gramza, and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Tuesday, June 30th. What we see here in the Russell is a bouncy market. We've talked about how the difference we see with these indices. In other words, the S&P and the NASDAQ, these other markets are respondingly different than what we're seeing here in the Russell because of their composition, as we talked about in the advanced video. But what do we look for here in the Russell? We look to see if those buyers can follow through. And if they are, you want to see them coming into this market on Tuesday. You want their footprints. That's the ideal situation. However, structurally, in the bigger picture here, we're in a neutral zone trade, which implies a sideways move. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this develops. Let's move on, though, and let's take a look at the currencies. The Canadian dollar still soft, breaking lower, but the bias for these currencies, they're trying to firm up. We're just not seeing any volume to support those markets. This implies a sideways move, but it also has a bullish bias. So if you're short, be careful on the short side in that market. When we look at silver, it also is getting ready to go, but can it get the job done? Watch the yields in the 10-year notes to give you clues about the bias in that market. Soybeans, we're waiting for the wayside report to come out. It did trade below its sell level. Dollar difference, buy to sell level, $500 a contract in that market. A big move down? No, we need some fuel to the fire. So we're waiting for fundamental information to really guide what's going on. With the weather conditions we have in the United States, that could be a tipping point when it comes to this marketplace and the yields that we can expect. Well, those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for sharing your day with me. Look forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.